If you want to make more money, it means that you don't have enough money. And I can 1000% guarantee you that the reason that the money is not flowing in your life is because you energetically feel like a victim to life. You got to wake up and realize that there's two ways of living life. And you've got to decide that from this day forward, you will not live life other than in a state of love. Money is an ally. When you are aligned, it becomes fuel for healing, for service and expansion, not something to fear and chase. Want is different than hope. Hope is out there. Want is in here. If you're afraid of receiving love, if you're afraid of receiving from others, you'll also be afraid of receiving money. That's why you think money is effort. The answer, it's not in a podcast. It's not in an Instagram post. It's not in a book. It's in you. People have walked out of this 3-day experience saying that it felt like a plant medicine ceremony without taking a single thing. They've called it life-changing, unreal, the most powerful weekend of their entire life. It's called Awaken Your Highest Self. And for the last 3 years, it's helped thousands of people finally deal with what they've been carrying for decades. The anxiety that they hide, the anger they never speak about, the constant feeling like something's off, but they don't know what. And this isn't about motivation. It's about finally feeling free in your body, your mind, your heart and soul, your life. So you can actually live as the version of yourself you were always meant to live as. And now we're doing it again, live, in person, one last time this year. Space is extremely limited. And once we fill the room, that's it. So if you felt stuck, but you know there's more waiting for you, go to DannyMorel.com/awaken right now or click the link in the show notes to register today. Good morning, everybody. Excited to be here with each and every one of you for Soul Sundays. And today we're going to be talking about the energy of money. I want to start off just by asking each and every one of you to join in on the chat and just let me know where you're joining us from. Looks like we have a nice little audience here. Yeah, beautiful. Netherlands, Chicago, San Diego, Guatemala, Canada, London, Austin, Germany, Sweden, Texas. Beautiful. All over the world, Belgium. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm excited to have each and every one of you guys here. Let me open up this view so I could see your faces real fast. I love connecting with people. And I love doing that by seeing your faces. So give me 1 second. Just want to make sure that I can see you guys. There you go. Hello, everybody. It's nice to see each and every one of you guys. I see a bunch of our collective and inner circle members. As you guys can see, I'm on vacation right now. And we decided, you know, we said that we were going to do this every month. So I remember like 3 weeks ago, knowing that we were going to be on vacation. I remember thinking about this day and saying, you know what, I'm just going to do it no matter what. So we're here in beautiful, I'm not going to tell you just yet, but it is beautiful. As you can see, I think the ocean is right there behind us, and we're somewhere really beautiful in the world. I want to start off by asking all of you guys, you know, what is it that brought you here? If you could sum it up just in a couple of words, what brought you here? What's the thing that got you? Okay, so some of you want to reset money blocks. Curiosity. Well, thanks for being honest. Yeah. Hope. Okay, good. We love you. I love you too. Yeah. When you love me, you love you. So that's the way that works, right? Healing, the breath work, ongoing growth, release. I want to evolve. Beautiful, beautiful. To change. I just did Awaken. I want to stay in the energy. Yeah, by the way, if you guys were at Awaken, wasn't that incredible? Like that, like people are still like buzzing. We got a couple that got engaged. We got another couple that's starting. We got money that's showing up for people. It was insane. This last Awaken was incredible. Yes. Community, healing, beautiful destiny. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right. I want to start off by sharing with you guys just a couple of thoughts from my heart. As a matter of fact, let's do that. Let's just ground and breath for a second. Everybody, I just want you to take a deep breath in and exhale out. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Final breath, take a deep breath in, exhale out. Beautiful, beautiful. What came to me, the message that came to me for you this morning is that we are so disconnected from ourselves, from the truth of who we are. As a result, our power, as a result, our ability to create what we want in life. We are so disconnected from ourselves. Please listen to me, that some of you couldn't breathe. Some of you had felt resistance around breathing. Some of you, as we were breathing, your mind was talking so fast that you couldn't even be present with the breath. That's how disconnected we are from the truth of who and what we are. Did anybody experience that? That's okay. I remember that was me. If you would have asked me 6 years ago to breathe, I would have said, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Breathe. Where's this woo-woo shit? But think about it. It's your breath. It's the very thing that sustains your life. And so then the question becomes, how can we expect to create our life? How can we expect to shift from victims to life, to creators of life? How can we expect to change our lives and increase our money and have more peace and have more abundance if we have difficulties with breathing? Yeah. If there's anything that I want you to know about me, about my work, about what we do here, is this. Number one, I've done the work. I've done the work to fully energetically release any part of me that needs you to need me. Do you understand what I mean by that? Because if you really pay attention right now, all over social media, there are people that are using every trick in the book to get you to want them, to get you to need them. Here's the key, and I want you to write this down, please. The answer is not in anyone else. The answer is not in anyone else, my beautiful brothers and sisters. The answer is only in you. It's in you. And what do I mean by the answer? I mean, whatever it is that you want out of life. Raise your hands if you want to attract a dream partner. Raise your hands if you want to make more money. Raise your hands if you want to get off of Xanax and all these damn prescription medications. Come on, let's be honest. Yes, the answer to all of that, it's not in a podcast. It's not in an Instagram post. It's not in a book. It's in you. You have to understand that. If the answer is in you, however, then the question that you got to ask is, well, wait a minute. Well, then why can't I find the answer? That's the journey of life, my beautiful brothers and sisters. The journey of life is the journey of understanding who and what you are. The journey of life is the journey of understanding that the answers were in you from the moment you were born, and because of the upbringing that you experienced, because of the trauma, because of the lack of love, because of the bypassing, because of whatever you experience. And listen to me, I'm telling you, some of you had the perfect mother and father. Trust me, your mom and dad had their shit. And that shit was passed along energetically to you. Number one is mom and dad. Number two is religion. I'm sorry, we speak the truth here. You can't want to make more money and attract your dream partner if you are afraid to hear the truth. So we here give you the damn truth. Because of religion, because of what religion has taught you, because of what the energy of religion making you think that there was something wrong with you from the day you were born, making you think that you're separate from God, making you think that you have to wait for God, because of all of that, you are powerless. You are not in your power. That's why life feels more difficult than what it should be. And then number three, society. Because of society. Society is always working a number on you. Society is always making you pick from left and right, from up and down, from one flag to the next flag. The society and religion and everything that has happened to you since you were a little boy and you're a girl has been perfect because it took you into the frequency of separation. What is the frequency of separation? The frequency of separation is one of you being separate from yourself, your essence, your soul power, your ability to attract in life whatever it is that you want to have in life. And when you are in separation, then you are naturally, as a byproduct, write this down, in fear. Write down fear. Okay? And I'm not talking afraid in the mind. I'm talking fear energy as a vibration. It's in your cells. It's in your bodies. If you're afraid of anything, you are afraid of everything. Our greatest fear, however, is what I posted today on Instagram. It's how powerful we actually are. Our greatest fear is that there's nothing to look for. Our greatest fear is that we are actually one with the Creator. We are one with the divine. We are one with the universe. And so what's our purpose here on earth? Our purpose here on earth is to heal any parts of us that is in separation, any parts of us that is in victim energy. That's number three, victim. Any parts of us that is in fear. So when you're in separation, you are in fear. And when you're in fear, you are in victim energy. Please listen to me right now. This is the point. We could end the whole Soul Sundays after this one point. Are you ready? Look at me. If you want to make more money, it means that you don't have enough money. It means that something is blocking your money. And I can 1000% guarantee you that the reason that the money is not flowing in your life is because you energetically feel like a victim to life. You, on an energetic basis, think that the answer to make more money is in this fucking program right now. I hate to break it to you. It ain't. It's in you. All we are here to do today, all I'm here to do as a human being, as my purpose on planet Earth, when you attend one of our workshops, I don't need you to need me. I need you to discover you. That's what I want. And you're going to feel that later on today. You're going to feel the most connected to life, the most free that you ever have before, because that's how we actually get the answers, is by going into ourselves, is by going past the fear of the mind. It's by returning to the heart. I need you to be rich. Can I tell you why? See, some of you are like, why would you want me to be rich? I'm going to tell you why I want you to be rich. Let's just get this out of the way. Who's open to being rich? Raise your hands. Okay. All right. Let me tell you why I want you to be rich. Ready? Because if you're rich, you're not in stress. If you're not in stress, your relationship lasts longer. If your relationship lasts longer, you have more joy in your life. If you have more joy in life, and you're not in stress and you're in a happy relationship, then guess what happens? You do not attract unnecessary inflammation, which leads to unnecessary illness, which leads to unnecessary disease. The key word in all of it is unnecessary. Number one, I need you to be rich. Number two, I need you to be in passionate love. I'm not talking, I need you to have a partner. I'm talking, I need your hearts and souls connected, which, by the way, is very rare in humanity today because we're so blocked as human beings. We're afraid to speak our truth. How could you be connected with your spouse if you're afraid to speak your truth? How could you be connected to your spouse if you're afraid to open your eyes when you're making love? This ain't no Instagram bullshit, guys. The minute you step into our world, you step into the truth. We're here to help you set free. And number three, I need you to never need any outside influence in your body to keep you healthy. Not one pill. And I'm going to tell you why. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you why. Because if you are in the opposite of those three, if financially you are not where you want to be, if in your relationship you're not where you want to be, and if you constantly need a pill just to keep yourself healthy, whole, whatever, then in actuality, the reason for all of that is because you're in a frequency of fear. And that frequency, my beautiful brothers and sisters, that frequency permeates and creates more fear in the collective consciousness of humanity. When we heal, the planet heals. You understand that? And this is the last part. I said this at this last Awaken, and I got a download about this recently that I really want to share with you guys. But more than anything, it's because we are the way that God experiences life. God experiences life through us, that we are one with the creator, right? So then let me ask you a question. If the creator, if God was walking around today, how would God be walking around? You got to ask that question. Yeah. If God is really the creator, and if God is really love, and if God is really abundance, and if God is really peace, and if God were walking around today, planet Earth, right now, not the bullshit you learned in church, not none of that shit, the real deal. If God were walking around right now, how would God, you tell me, how would God be walking around? Would God be rich or God be poor? Tell me. God would be walking around like, hey, this life thing is pretty fucking awesome. Oh yeah, there's plenty of money. There's no limitations. Wow, I could buy my, I could like, all those evil rich people that I used to focus on when I was in separation to keep me in my ego, to keep me avoiding why I don't have money. That's a trick of the ego, by the way. Yeah, I can actually have money too, and I could buy land and save the planet, and I could help some poor people if that's what I wanted to do. Man, God will walk around. Man, I mean, love, because, the masculine and the feminine. God would probably want to experience beautiful, passionate, heart-centered love. God would definitely not need a pill. Definitely. God would be healthy. And don't be getting mad at me. Don't go into victim, little bitch energy. Don't do that. God would be healthy. God would be healthy. You have the right to be healthy, but you got to cut the shit. You got to want to be happy. You got healthy. You got to wake up. You got to wake up and realize that there's two ways of living life. And you've got to decide that from this day forward, you will not live life other than in a state of love. Other than a state of love. Who wants more money? Raise your hands. That's where it begins. Do you get that? Let me show you where it begins. It begins by you saying, you know, every time I stay at the Motel 6, every time I stay at the Holiday Inn, I actually don't like it. Every time I fly coach, you know, and there's that 300 fucking pound guy to my right, and the 300 pound, that 400 pound guy to my left, and I'm stuck in the middle like a pinchy sardine. You know, I actually don't like it. I really don't. I really don't. Every time I gotta wake up when I don't want to wake up, I actually don't like that shit. It starts by you saying, you know what? You know what? If I'm gonna live life, I'm gonna stay in dope places. I'm gonna stay in beautiful. I'm gonna stay in the most beautiful places on the planet. That's where I'm gonna stay. Because why would I accept second place when first place is available? Why? I'll tell you why. Because you're afraid of being in first place. Because you were taught as a little boy or as a little girl that you weren't enough. You were taught that who you were wasn't safe to be. You were taught all kinds of things. And as a result, you've minimized yourself. You've allowed yourself to be small. You've allowed yourself to live life as half the version of you. And you've accepted it. Rule number 1, write this down, please. If I want to change my financial life, I can no longer accept. I can no longer accept. It's time to stop accepting when I know deep in my heart what my heart desires. So I want you to write this down. What does your heart actually desire? If I were to say the word money right now, just write it down. What does your heart desire? Just write it. You with you. This is where you tap into creator energy. Be as descriptive as you can. Write it down on your notes. No chatting right now, guys. No chatting right now. Just write. These are the moments where your life starts to change, by the way. You've been bamboozled to think that it's about effort. It's not. It's about you deciding. It's about you accepting. It's about you allowing. Literally, it's about you allowing yourself. Hear that word. Hear the energy of that word. It's about you allowing yourself to be what you want to be. It's about allowing yourself to experience life the way you actually want to experience it and live it. And some of you, please listen to me. Some of you were taught as little boys and little girls that because of the color of your skin, You weren't able to fully be free in allowing life to come into you and allowing abundance to come into you. And some of you, listen to me, I'm telling you this right now. Your parents, your best friends, your cousins, everyone around you, they live life from that energy. Therefore, you think that that's normal. I'm here to let you know that your energy and the frequency of fear and separation, which you've lived from prior to this moment, has accepted everything as normal. I bet you, your family, your friends, everyone around you, I bet you they match Motel 6 energy. I bet you, if you stay at Motel 6. I bet you. I bet you. It has to. It's the law of the universe. Yes or yes? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yes or yes? Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Look at. Yep. Yep. And the minute you step out of the Motel 6, what do they tell you? Oh, you've changed. And they look like this. Yeah, you changed. You changed. Why you think you're better than us now? Why? This is what they do. This is what they do, right? This is it. This is how it works. This is how it works. And I'm going to tell you why it works like this. Life was designed like this. For what? So that you could look them in the face and you go, you change, you change, you change. And you get a decision. You make a decision. You come face to face with the decision. What am I going to do? Am I going to stay small and comfortable based off of the people that I know? Or am I going to honor my truth? And what you've been deciding over and over and over and over and over and over and over again is to honor them instead of honoring you. Can I get an amen? Now we're in fucking real church. This is some real Soul Sundays now. Can I get a hallelujah? Praise the Lord, Holy Ghost. Yeah. Because you see, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. It resonates with you. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It is. The truth requires no belief. Write that down. Please. I got to be honest with you. Jen and I were like, I don't think we're going to do Soul Sundays anymore, but this is some fun shit. I'm having a good time. You can have it all in life. The financial abundance you want, the connection and passion in your relationship, and longevity, health, and vitality. And there's only one thing that stops you from having that. And that is the deep emotional wounds you've been carrying since you were a little boy or girl. The wounds that have you thinking in a negative way, have you out of balance, and have you attracting people into your life when it comes to relationships that don't fulfill you or keep you in a state of disconnection. And all of these wounds come from one place, the relationship you had and experienced with your mother and father. And this is what we're going to heal at Heal Your Hidden Wounds. You're going to spend a full day with Jen and I uncovering the deepest parts of yourself that have unknowingly been stopping you from the life that you are meant to live. Whether it's physical healing for your body, whether it's removing the blockages around your finances, or whether it's healing your relationship life, it all begins at Heal. Change your life forever by joining us at Heal Your Hidden Wounds. Go to DannyMorel.com/heal right now to get registered. Does the truth require belief? You tell me. Does the truth require belief? It's impossible. They're actually the opposite frequencies, the opposite words. The truth doesn't require anything from you. The truth doesn't require you to believe in it. The truth simply is, my beautiful brothers and sisters. The truth simply is. Do you understand that? When you understand that, the whole game changes. Why? And you start to realize a lot of what you've been told to believe about you, about life, about everything may not necessarily be true. And that gets a little scary, guys. And I'm here to let you know that that fear, that scariness, that all of that is powerful. It's the moment that can actually set you free. Share in the chat. What was that like for you? Or what's been your greatest takeaway so far from this morning? This morning alone, just in the introduction, if you actually allow the words to permeate your heart and soul, shifts are already starting to happen. It's not just words, guys. It's the energy. It's the vibration. I want you guys to understand something. There is no healer. No one heals anyone. You get that? People just vibrate at a certain level, and then it's up to you if you want to meet them at that level. And this is how you can instantly start to change your life. Shift from you're learning from me. I don't want that for you. I don't want that from you. All I want is to guide you into unlocking your own truth so that the truth can become very apparent to you, and then you can live from it yourself. Does that make sense? Yeah. And I think for a lot of you, one of the big truths that really hit you was the fact that you've been settling. And it's time to no longer settle, guys. And I want to show you guys in this keynote and in everything that we're going to be learning today, where everything started from. And I want you to take some notes. I want you to take some notes. Number one, money is frequency. It's not effort. That is the number one lie you've been told. The number one lie. I'll prove it to you. Let's take Apple for a second. Apple, one of the richest companies in the world. When you look at Apple and you look at Tim Cook, the CEO, you ever seen Tim Cook at a store? No. You ever seen Tim Cook selling you an iPhone? You ever see Tim Cook at the line waiting to greet you as you come in? Why not? Why not? Because money is effort only when you live in fear. Money is effort only when you live in separation. The truth of the matter is, and I literally want you guys to write this down, the key to more money is understanding that the guy selling the iPhone lives in a certain frequency and Tim Cook lives in a certain frequency. And the outcome of living in that frequency is the position in the company. Pause for a second and really sit with that one. Really sit with that one. Yeah? The frequency creates the position or the job or the career or the business or the lack thereof. And then the position creates and defines the money. So if you want to change your money, what do you have to change? You have to change the frequency, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Money doesn't respond to hustle. It responds to alignment. Alignment. Money responds to itself. The more you become, the more you receive. Stop asking how. Listen, for the love of baby Jesus, stop asking how. Melissa and Zoom user, when you ask how, and I'm talking baby Jesus in the manger with the fucking cows, for the love of that guy, stop asking how. The very fact that you're asking how shows me that you are not allowing yourself to be in the present moment to even receive the actual message that is the how. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? The moment you go, but how? You're up here. You're back in your head. How? You're back in effort. You're back in what do I have to do? Who sees it? Who sees it? This is the wound. This is it. This is it. We just, and thank you for both of you for saying that, by the way, because it's the number one thing energy people live in Instagram right now. But how? And then the guys and the gals who need you, I'll show you how. And then the cycle never ends. Look at the words. Frequency. Money is frequency. You want more money? Tap into the frequency that no longer needs to know how. Because how is effort. Alignment. Money responds to alignment. What would it look like? Who would you be? How would you feel if you were in perfect alignment with money? Who would you have to become in order to receive the money that you want? Think about that. Feel into that. Be honest with yourself. The truth is that a lot of this stuff came from our childhood, guys. We have money imprints as a result of our childhood. And what you saw and heard about money growing up is still running unconsciously. So really quickly, I want to dig into this. What did you learn or hear about money? Some of you learned that as soon as you made it, it was going to be taken away. Some of you that were like hyper religious, like if you were like a Jehovah's Witness or a Mormon or any of that weird shit, like you couldn't even smile. You couldn't even celebrate a birthday. You couldn't live life. How are you going to get money? Look at this. Yeah. Money is never enough. Money is dirty. Money is bad. That's right. Money is hard to get. That's right. That's why we're always wondering how, but how, but how, but how. Right. Money is evil. Yeah. Yeah. You got to go work for it. My mom always said it's not going to grow on my back. No. Here, your brother Danny, you want me to tell you where money grows? Here, listen to your brother Danny. He's going to tell you the truth. Ready? In thin air. In thin air, money grows from you. Rich people don't care about anyone else. I care about you. I'm rich and I'm here on a fucking Sunday when I should be on the beach on vacation. So that dispelled that one. How about money is only for white people? Don't look too white myself. You get it? All of it is a lie. It's a lie you've been believing. It's a lie that's been running in your subconscious all this time. Scarcity, struggle, or fear around money. It's all inherited. And here's the key, guys. It's more than stories. It's a vibration. It's an energy. Please understand, if you get anything, money is energy. You heal the energy, you heal your money. It's also a mirror. Money is showing you your current state of energy inside of yourself. Because your current financial reality just reflects your beliefs about your worth, safety, receiving, how much you allow, how much you think you are worthy of, how connected you are to your power, all of it. Who's starting to see this? Raise your hands. Starting to get it? Yeah. Yeah. Who's starting to go like, fuck, I do have some crazy ass negative stories about myself and money. Raise your hands. Yeah. And then who's starting to go, holy shit, no wonder I don't have money. But you get it? Like, that's why I showed you this view. Because some of you would go onto a website and see this view and you would look at the price tag and you would immediately say no. Why? Because you don't feel worthy of it. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. You wouldn't even allow yourself to experience it. Raise your hands. I said earlier, money is all about allowance. How much can you allow yourself to live, right? Raise your hands. Some of you came to a place like this, $2,000 a night, by the way. Some of you just shat your pants. You literally just shat your pants. You literally just had diarrhea. Right now. You came to a place like this, what would my mom think? What would my dad say? Raise your hands. Come on. What would my Tio Pepe say? What would my uncle say? What would Jerome say? What would they think about me? Oh my God, what would this mean? Wendy's going to get it, right? Because she knows Tio Pepe. She has one of those, right? Yeah. And by the way, I love you guys, but aren't they always fat and unhealthy? Come on. Come on. They're always fucking fat and unhealthy. Why? That's another Soul Sunday, because the body is a reflection of energy as well. I should have charged you guys more for this shit, because this is changing your guys' life. Let's keep going. It's not about the numbers. It's about the stories you're living from. The number is a reflection of the story and the energy that you're living from. Watch this, guys. Pay attention to me right now. How many of you want more money, but you're afraid to be seen? You're afraid to make a video. You're afraid to be heard. You're afraid of hiring someone. You're afraid of investing. You're afraid of starting the business. You're afraid of, raise your hands. There it is. There it is. Fear. Didn't I tell you what it is? Didn't I tell you at the beginning? I said you can either live from fear or love. If you loved yourself enough, would you be so preoccupied with what other people thought of you? Yes or no? No. So then would you make the video? Yes. You learn to not love yourself. This is the purpose of our work. If you loved yourself enough, would you take the risk and start the business? Yes. You learned to play small somewhere in life. I just put up a video this morning that said Jesus ain't never coming back. Why? Because I love myself and humanity enough to finally tell the truth. I don't care. You can get mad at me. It's the truth. And you can prove it to yourself. You're going to find out when you die anyways. You might as well find out now so you can live a life full of happiness, bliss, joy, and abundance, not one of waiting for someone to come through the clouds and save you. You like really think that. Think about this. How are you going to live a beautiful life if you believe that someone is going to come through the clouds on a horse? Just picture that for a second and save you. And then you get to go somewhere and everyone else that doesn't believe what you believe is going to drop dead. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Seriously, think about it. Money is a mirror, but they happily ask you for their 10%. The energy of receiving, guys, this is the feminine. The feminine receives. Many people are good at giving, but are blocked in receiving. This was me. This was me. I was so good at giving, but when it came time to receive and I blocked it, why? Because my heart was closed, because my feminine was locked up. Because when I was a little boy, I wasn't shown love. Not the love that my heart wanted. And so when you think that money equals effort, you're in masculine. Go, how, figure out the mind. Let me ask you guys a question. Would it be okay for you to sit on a beach sipping margarita and money to just show up? See, that's receiving. That's being in such connection with the universe that you know that everything is going to be fine. Question for you, what would it look like in your life if you lived like that? What would that energy bring to you financially? Being okay with receiving. Because if you can't receive love and support or compliments or gifts fully, if you don't trust, for example, that a partner could love you for who you are, If think about that, this is getting deep here, guys. This is getting deep. If you can't fully trust that a partner will love you for who you are, first off, you learned that as a little boy or as a little girl because your mom and dad didn't know how to love you the way you fully are. And secretly, deep inside, and I'm telling you this, and we're vulnerable here at everything that we do. I'm telling you this just up until a month ago. My mind was trying to find ways to keep Jen like at a distance. I was afraid of receiving her love. It was all unconscious. See, if you're afraid of receiving love, if you're afraid of receiving from others, you'll also be afraid of receiving money. That's why you think money is effort. Do you get it? Because if you can't receive from God, if you can't receive from life, if you can't really be all that you want to be, well, then I got to go make it happen. And then some of you, I'm just going to say this because I feel like some of you are stuck in between because even making it happen, you're afraid of that as well. And this is where, I started my work, guys, because like, the more and more I did ayahuasca, the more and more that I did mushrooms, um, the more and more that I healed. By the way, I really don't sit with medicine anymore, but the more and more that I communed with the plants to heal myself, the more and more that I started to realize I came from the business world where, well, business people have money, but they don't have heart. They don't have connection. They don't have joy. The amount of business people that I was around that didn't have real loving relationships, I was one of them. And then the spiritual people have like the heart, but they don't have the money. Who knows what I'm talking about? Yeah. And I was like, this is not how it's supposed to be. Like, we're supposed to have it all. You're supposed to have it all because you are it all. You are the creator. You are God in living form. You are one with the universe. And there are no limits to you. Only the victim energy and the victim within you lives in limits. So this is important. When you are in victim energy, and by the way, I want to speak to this. We deal with sexual trauma for both men and women. That is another energy you're going to want to clear up when you're ready for. Please come to Awaken, please. It's the most profound 3 days of your life. But I'm not saying that many of you haven't been victims in certain circumstances. So I want to honor that in you. What I'm talking about is a frequency. Let me explain it. Victim energy, the frequency, the energy of it believes that the answer is outside. Okay? The solution is outside. You get really caught up in elections because based off who gets elected and based off your beliefs, you get to make something right or wrong for 4 years, and you get to blame something for you not living the life that you want to live. This is what victim energy does. Victim energy goes through a tough breakup. Victim energy says, they're narcissists. Rawr, 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 rawr. Victim energy blames everything on everyone outside of them. Creator energy says, it doesn't matter who gets elected. No one can stop me. It doesn't matter. Kirsty, I love you for everything you're releasing right now, by the way. Good for you. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. Creator energy says, that person in that relationship that mistreated me or made me feel bad, creator energy says, oh my God, what within me called them in? Why did my soul call them in? What were they here to teach me? What is the gift in the pain? And then thanks them and then releases them and lets go. Because creator energy knows that if you're harboring any pain or ill will or resentment towards anyone, You're harboring it towards yourself. So when we speak about money in particular, when you're in victim energy, money feels scarce and fleeting. Why? Because the way that you think that the victim energy is outside of you, you think money is outside of you. Who sees the correlation? Yeah, you get it? Yeah? You think that money is this thing out there. Well, creator energy is different. Creator energy, when you step into creator energy, money becomes a flow. It's a partner. It's a reflection. Hang on, guys. The AC is a little bit too high. It's a reflection of you. It's a natural reflection of the abundance in which you live from. It's a natural reflection of the energy that you live in. It's a natural reflection of the beliefs that you have, the actions that you take, the people you surround yourself with, the thoughts that you think. Yeah. And when that happens, you're liberated, you're free. You're free to go create whatever it is that you want to create without limits. And it becomes really beautiful because it all becomes a journey. It all becomes a game. Like, I want you to write this down. Like, if I'm going to live, why not live big? Why not live free? Why not live love? Like, I'm here. I'm here living life. Yeah? Why not live the life that I really want? And then watch this, guys. This is the beauty of it all. When you have the courage to say stuff like that, then it's going to bring you face to face with the parts of your life that you get to deal with. And fear and victim energy doesn't like that. Creator energy loves it. If I were to give you a key to the success of my relationship with Jen, and you don't know me, but hopefully you just feel it. I don't know. I would assume that you feel, for any of you that have been around us, you feel what we are like. It's just that we go into everything. We challenge everything. There is nothing ever that is swept under the rug. We say everything, but that only comes from the freedom that we have with ourselves. That only comes because we are tapped into creator energy with ourselves. That only comes as a result of the fact that no fear lives in us. Therefore, we are free to share what needs to be shared. And listen to me carefully, when something is shared, we don't take it responsible. We don't take it personal. That's what victim energy does. You said something that made me mad. Creator energy says there's nothing you could say that makes me mad. You see, go on Instagram right now. I'll show it to you right now. Go on Instagram. Look at this video. It says right here. It says right here, Jesus never came to be worshiped. Just go right here. Just go right here. And go look in the comments. And go look at everyone that supposedly knows Jesus losing their absolute shit right now. Look for yourself. Just look for yourself. Losing their shit. It's like they're actually showing you the lie. Because when you have found peace, true power, and true connection with, let me ask you a question. What did Jesus do? Not when they were talking shit about him on Instagram. No. When they were killing him, what did he do? What did he do? He said, I loved you. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm just going to comment right now. You know, the thing is, real love is peace. Peace in the midst of anything. It's knowing that nothing or no one outside of you has the power to move you negatively. That's what Jesus showed during crucifixion. Interesting how most of the comments from those that say they know him show the opposite. With the little piece, you know, me. At 11:11. Look at that. There's God and the angel speaking to you through the numbers right there. Maybe, just maybe, there's some truth in all this. So now let's dive into money as masculine and feminine. Okay. So we understand like the dynamics of the yin and the yang. Yeah. So when you talk about masculine, masculine is structure. Some of us have a hard time with structure. The question is why? The question is, where did we learn this? The question is, what are we doing about healing this? All I am is a brother that you have that went into all of this stuff and asked the right questions and healed it all. And I'm still not done, by the way. I'm still not done. But that's all I am. Anything you ever hear from me is not from a book. It's from a download. It's from a truth. It's from life. That's why it does what it does. Masculine is discipline. Okay? Masculine is stewardship. Yeah? Feminine is flow. Look at the difference, guys. Look at the difference. This is why I say don't ask how. If you want to know how, seriously, we'll teach you how. Don't worry. But not in the middle of like, feel this, be in flow with it. Know that your soul called this group in, this community in, this moment in to show you how. Trust. There it is. Trust. Trust. Like I couldn't even get past the first sentence. Some of you are like, how? You're not trusting. You're not in flow. You're not allowing yourself to even receive the message. Can you see this? And for those of you that were that, thank it. There's no right or wrong. It's just showing you. It's just a mirror to where you're at right now. Have an oh shit moment and go, oh my God, I didn't even realize that about myself. And this is showing. This is showing you the balance between the yin and the yang, right? So a question for you, just sit with yourself for a minute here and just ask yourself, like when it comes to money, how's my masculine energy from 0 to 10? Based off of structure, discipline, stewardship. Give yourself a number. 0 to 10, just give yourself a number. Masculine. Laura says 20. Then that leads to other issues. Okay. No, yeah. Okay, look, watch. What you will find is a lot of people prior to healing, a lot of people that have high numbers have high money, but they have high stress, low connection in relationships, and low receivership. That's what you'll find. These are the folks that are always on the go, always on the grind, always hustling. Yeah? They love eating this shit up on Instagram about you'll sleep when you die and all of this stuff. They're constantly going. This, my beautiful brothers and sisters, is wounded energy. You'll never have balance this way. You'll never have peace this way. Very difficult to have fulfillment, passion, and connection in a relationship this way. What I'm here to teach you is that you can have it all. But you got to heal the energy, because somewhere as a little boy or as a little girl, you learned pain, and you created a story, someone let you down, someone showed you what you didn't want to be, and you created a story that said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out there and be successful so that I could never feel that again. That was me, the little Hispanic boy waiting on the welfare line, embarrassed because I had to get free lunch. I had to be seen with all of the not cool kids because my mom was on welfare. And so I created a story and I said, I'm never going to feel that again. I'm going to go make money. And so money became my what's called my pleasure principle. But as a result, it's all I did. And my body was swollen. And sure, on the outside, it looked like I had it all figured out. But on the inside, my relationship was a mess. I didn't trust anybody. I didn't know how to connect during lovemaking. I wasn't connected to God. I went to church every Sunday, but I wasn't connected to God. How about the feminine? Yeah. How many of you, 0 to 10, based off of this, flow, trust, receiving? Yeah. It's just awareness. That's all. Okay. This is beautiful. Good for you guys. Yeah. It's showing you the journey. It's showing you where you're at right now. Okay. The key is that both must be balanced in order to hold wealth without fear. And yeah, here I am going to step in because many of you are asking how. We're going to show you how in breath work in a second. What you want doesn't come from a book and it doesn't come from me. It comes from you and God. And this is why people call Awaken like 30 years of therapy in 3 days. If you've been there, let those that haven't know, because you know. It's a deeply profound spiritual experience that unlocks you in ways you can't even imagine. And so the effort illusion, more work, people, doesn't equal more money. You have to understand that. More work doesn't equal more money. Because when you live in that illusion, you're trading your time for money, your life for money. At some point in time, you're going to reach a place where you say, I'm burnt out. I'm done. And if you don't, your body will. And if your body doesn't, your relationship will. Who understands what I'm telling you right now? When work equals money, trust me, life will find a way to make you realize that that is not true. Money comes when energy is aligned, not when effort is doubled. So here are the unconscious blocks to abundance, guys. Number 1, guilt, shame, or fear of outshining others. It often creates self-sabotage. Who remembers at the beginning when I told you and I mentioned your cousin Jerome and your tío Pepe and all your friends and family and your mom and dad? This is it. This is it right here. Because the truth is that love knows that the more you become, the more you liberate others to become. I'm going to say that again. The more you become, the more you liberate others to become. Number 2, clearing these opens the channel for more. So let's identify right now and let's name it, name the person, name the situation. What is it? If this is you, do you carry guilt or fear around outshining others? Where did you learn this? Who continues to remind you of it? And how is it creating self-sabotage? Wow, my best friend, Sarah. It's interesting you say that. Jen just made me, well, I can't speak for her. She just had a moment of awakening yesterday on the beach. Sometimes we attract friends based off of our wounds. And our friends keep us locked into the state of the wounding. The beautiful thing is that's how powerful we are. We're so powerful that we're attracting from our wounds. That means we can attract from our heart too when we heal it. Yeah, that was for you, Sarah. When it comes to wealth, guys, we're talking about coherence, not accumulation. And this is the number one thing. I need you guys to stop looking at all these people on Instagram that show you their cars and their houses and all of this stuff. Because listen to me, no one that lives in aligned, healthy energy needs to show you that stuff. The fact that they need to show you that stuff is their insecurity, the little boy or little girl inside of them that wasn't seen, that is now using things to be seen. And you think that that's true wealth. It isn't. It's actually dark energy. It's pain. It's not how much you stack, or it's not what you own. It's how aligned your money is with your soul and your purpose. My beautiful brothers and sisters, that's when you will never work a day for as long as you live. You're looking at a man right now that doesn't work. That's why it wasn't difficult for me to do this on Sunday while I was on vacation, because to be honest with you, this is not work to me. This is my life. This is just what I do. True wealth is about alignment. Your mind, your heart, your soul, your body, your energy, your purpose, returning to you the money that you need. You get paid to exist. You get paid to be. Because abundance without coherence leads to emptiness. And society, remember at the beginning, I said your parents, religion, and society. Society has bamboozled you to look at people that have accumulated but have no coherence. And it's one of the main reasons why you don't liberate yourself to make money, because of all of the examples out there are actually showing you who you would never want to be. And I'm here to tell you, for the first time in your life, that you can be loving, you can be kind, you can be wonderful, you can be caring, you can be heart-led, you can be spiritual, you can be you and be wealthy. As a matter of fact, I'm here to tell you, the more of you that you are, the more wealthy you will become. Can I get an amen for that one? This is not about accumulation. This is about coherence. Money is actually an ally for awakening, because money magnifies who you already are. Like when I was a dickhead, money magnified the dickhead in me. Yeah? Scroll down on Instagram. You'll see me posing in front of cars and with briefcases and suits. It just magnified the dickhead in me. That's what it did. Yeah? And now it's cool, because now look, I'm doing what I love, and I let you guys come. Some of you paid 50 cents, $1. I don't care. I just want you to be free. That's it. So it's just magnifying the love that I have for humanity. That's it. Money's an ally. When you are aligned, it becomes fuel for healing, for service and expansion, not something to fear and chase. I have this group called the Inner Circle, and we travel the world together, and we vacation, and we have fun, and we're always talking to each other. And it's all some of the most beautiful people on planet Earth. We have this group called The Collective. We just have so much fun together. We're always around each other and learning and growing and learning how to serve more and expand more. There's no chasing. It doesn't have to be chasing. Money can be fuel if you allow it for healing. The more you heal, the more you go into the little boy or little girl within you that is afraid to be his or her authentic self. The more you liberate yourself, the more you liberate everybody around you. The more that you can have, the more that you allow flow. The more wealth that you can experience, because in truth, that's what wealth is. Wealth is you living your life to its fullest. Wealth is you being you to your fullest. And the byproduct of that is the money. Can I get an amen? Yeah. All right. Now, this is important. This is really important, okay? How many of you, what do you feel inside right now? Tell me that. What do you feel? What do you feel? Thank you. No, thank you. Open and expansive. Beautiful. That's what I want. Joy. Beautiful. Jazzed up. A block. Thank you for being honest. We're going to remove that block. We're going to go into it right now. Okay. Enlighten. Clarity. Amen. Hopeful. Peace. Beautiful. Calm. Liberated. Yes. Some fear. Okay. Hopeful. Happiness. Empowerment. Grateful. We're still curious. Okay, we're still curious. That's all right. Some anxiety. All right. Open, excited. Okay. Listen, this is the magic. This is my promise to you. And for those of you in the collective and inner circle, let them know if I'm full of shit or if I'm telling them the truth. But hold on, hear the promise first. My promise to you is any work you do with us is going to lead you to your truth. It's going to lead you to your highest self. It's going to lead you to your richest, happiest, healthiest, most passionate, like the highest version of you that is available. That's what we're going to lead you to. Tell them if I'm telling them the truth. Yeah? Okay, now, this is the key. Pay attention. This doesn't happen because of me. This happens because of you. This happens because you have the courage. Everybody say courage. Just say courage. Yeah. You have the courage to move from fear and anxiety into surrender and allowance. And what we use for this is the breath. Let me explain to you this. This is important. What changed my life forever was sitting in sacred ceremony with the plants. Why did that happen? Why did I say they changed my life forever? Well, because there was no more running or hiding. They make you face what you've been afraid to face. And so when I started sitting with medicine, with ayahuasca, with mushrooms, etc., that's what it did for me. It changed my life because it took me to the little boy inside of me. And it made me see that it was okay to be him. And that's when everything unlocked. That's when I attracted Jen. That's when all this started. Everything started then. And I thought to myself, oh my God, like everyone in the world has to do this. But I know not everyone in the world is called to. And that's okay. And that's when I discovered the power of breath. You see, what we've been doing for you over the last hour or so is preparing you. There's something in the words and in the energies in which I've said the word that has caused you, it's already started to like challenge, provoke, and start to strip away parts of you that have been holding you back already. If you feel this, just send the word feel. There's already something happening. Yeah. You see that? You see that? Look at this. Yep. This is our gift. This is what we do. Okay, now watch, very important, very important. As a result of that feeling gives you a sense of like, okay, I want this. Like what this dude is saying sounds true. Like he looks just like me. He feels just like me. Like I want more. Yes, send the word want right now. Send the word want. If you right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Now watch. Want is different than hope. Hope is up there. Want is in here. You get that? Hope is victim. Want is creator. Because when you want something, then listen to me, then you can choose to go get it. Send me the word choose. Send me the word choose. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're coming online. Now the power's coming back. Because listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Because when it comes time to make a decision about going all in for yourself, you can now choose to make the best decision for yourself. When it comes time to you going all in for yourself, and yet the people that are around you are going to say, "Oh, but you're changed." You can choose to step forward in spite of anything. When it comes time for you to take an action or speak your truth or be seen, but you're afraid of what others might say, you can choose to do it regardless. I just showed you, look, they're still going nuts. Let me see if they're going nuts. Let me see. Are they still going nuts? Oh, yep, they're going nuts. It's at 36,000 views in 2 hours. 200. Oh, I'm the Antichrist, everything. Look at this. Yeah. Well, I have to be the Antichrist. I have to. I have to be. What do they say? Let me see. Oh, I'm the evil one. I pray for you. Did this take courage? You see, you can choose. And then watch. Here's the final word. You ready? You ready? You can choose to surrender. You can choose to surrender to something more powerful than you, greater than you. You can choose to surrender to infinite truth. Send surrender. You're getting it. You're getting it. You can choose to surrender to infinite truth. And then watch this. Ready? Look at me, all of you. And then you can choose to allow. Allow. Now we're back at the heart. Allow. You see it? Yep. Allow. You can choose to allow for the answers and the how to not come from this, but to come from this. Who's getting it? Send me a, oh shit, I get it. Yep. Yep. That's the shift, guys. That's the shift. Now it's no longer about, oh, I have to listen to what am I going to scroll to? What book? No. It's like, no. Fuck that. The answers are within. As a matter of fact, send me a fuck that. The answers are within. I love Paula UK because she just keeps laughing. I don't think she's ever heard anyone talk like this before. She's like, this fucking guy just says whatever's on his mind. Was the truth, right? He's like, fuck that. The answers are within, right? So I can choose to allow myself to tap into the divine, surrender to a power greater than me, and get the answers that I'm searching for. Holy shit, the answers have always been within. That's what we're going to do right now. That's what breath work is for. You get it? You get it? All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you guys to lay down. Get nice and comfortable. I'm going to ask you guys to turn on your speakers. If you can make sure to close your eyes and do not open them the entire time. This is important. Your mind and the fear in you will find a way to get you distracted. It will find a way for someone to walk in, the cat to walk in, your kids to start yelling at you. Go close the door. Tell everyone that no one is allowed. Step into your power to choose and tell everyone to just leave you alone for 45 minutes. Okay? This is important for you. What you're going to experience, just so you know, is you're going to experience breath work. For many of you, this is your first time. I promise you, you'll be safe. We've led thousands upon thousands of people through this, online, in person, you name it. All you're going to do is take in enough oxygen, so much so that it will cause you to open up your pineal gland and have an experience, a really beautiful experience. And it'll be 3 rounds of breathing. This is the breath work that we utilize on day 1 of Awaken. Day 2, it gets a little deeper. Day 3, it gets even deeper. But it's a nice, smooth rhythm. The rhythm is in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And we're going to follow that for 3 rounds of 7. I'm going to recommend to you all, if you want to have an experience, if you choose to step into courage, and if you choose to surrender to this moment, I'm going to ask you to breathe as deeply as you can on every inhale. And on every exhale, say, ah. This is important because some of you, your voice and your throat chakra has been locked up since you've been little boys and little girls because you were told to not speak up. This is a way of energetically starting to allow yourself to please. Every single one of you, please listen to me. I know that me saying this is already confronting all of your limiting beliefs and energy and all of that stuff. Please trust me. I love you. I just want the best for you. In as deep as you can, then ha. Just make that noise. Ha. Ha. On the exhale. Okay? If you're ready, we're going to begin. Close your eyes. You all have a great journey. All you have to do in this moment is to simply breathe. Let's begin. 2, 3, 4. Ah. 2, 3, 4. 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 2, 3, 4. Inhale love. 3, 4. Exhale regret. 3, 4. Inhale light. 3, 4. Exhale worry. 3, 4. Let it all in. 3, 4. And let it all go. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Open your heart. 2, 3, 4. Allow yourself to receive love. 2, 3, 4. Allow yourself the space to let go. 4. Of what you no longer need to hold on to. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. Breathe in the light. 2, 3, 4. Exhale whatever no longer serves you. 4. Breathe in light and love. 3, 4. Exhale what no longer serves you.
3, 4.
Breathe in forgiveness.
2, 3, 4.
Exhale unforgiveness.
3, 4.
Breathe in acceptance.
3, 4.
Exhale regret.
3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Open your heart. Allow yourself to receive love. This is the moment your soul has been waiting for. Let's start round 2.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3.
Your voice is valuable.
2, 3.
Let it be heard on the exhale.
2, 3.
Let it be heard on the exhale.
2, 3.
With the sound of
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
inhale love.
3, 4.
Exhale regret.
3, 4.
Inhale light.
3, 4.
Exhale worry.
3, 4,
Let it all in
3, 4,
and let it all go.
3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4.
Breathe past the discomfort.
2, 3, 4.
Your breakthrough awaits.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Your breakthrough awaits
2, 3, 4.
just on the other side of discomfort.
4.
Keep breathing.
3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Open your lungs.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Open your heart.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Open your heart.
2, 3, 4.
Allow yourself to receive love.
2, 3, 4.
Allow yourself the space to let go
4, 2,
of what you no longer need to hold on to.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Breathe in the light.
2, 3, 4.
Exhale whatever no longer serves you.
4.
Breathe in light and love.
3, 4.
Exhale what no longer serves you.
4.
Breathe in forgiveness.
3, 4.
Exhale unforgiveness.
3, 4.
Breathe in acceptance.
3, 4.
Exhale regret.
3, 4. 2,
the experience you're going to have.
2, 3,
Come on, take in as much air as you can. We're almost done with our second round.
3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Let go of all thought. Let go of all time. Let go of all worry. And just be in this moment. Our final round together. Make the most of it. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 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 In your breakthrough awaits. 4. Just on the other side of discomfort. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In
As our final round together, I want you to go all in.
2, 3.
Show yourself the courage that you want to experience in life.
4.
Show yourself that you're ready to face whatever you need to face. All you have to do is breathe deeply. Come on.
4. 2, 3, 4.
Take it in as deep as you can.
2, 3, 4.
And exhale it all out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathe past the discomfort.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In. Just keep breathing. 3, 4. Feeling you want 4. In is waiting for you. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 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 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Can you allow yourself
2, 3, 4.
to surrender?
2, 3, 4.
Can you allow space
3, 4.
to let go of what no longer serves you?
4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Can you tap into the courage
3, 4.
to breathe past the discomfort?
3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Can you let go?
2, 3, 4.
Let go of your thoughts.
2, 3, 4.
Let go of your mind.
2, 3, 4.
Let go of your body.
2, 3, 4.
Let go of the space.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
And simply surrender
3, 4. 2,
to the beauty and the power
in 2,
of your breath.
3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Just keep breathing.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
The experience and healing you search for
4. 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4.
awaits you.
2, 3, 4.
Just keep breathing.
2, 3, 4.
The healing you want
2, 3, 4.
is waiting for you.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. In 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 2, 3, 4. Hold this at the top. Hold it. Hold it. And exhale with the sound of ah. This is the moment. The moment your soul has been waiting for. Open your heart. Allow yourself to receive love. Go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, and slowly bring yourself back to the room. And as you're coming back to the room, we're gonna leave you with a couple of moments of beautiful music.
You know, it was really interesting because I accidentally forgot my computer on this trip. So I'm using Jen's computer. So I didn't have the actual version of the breathwork audio that I wanted to share with you guys. So that one we don't really even use. It was really light, really gentle. But it looks like you guys had a moment. All right, that's good to know. Everybody, in a second, I'm going to ask some of you to come online and share with us a little bit about your experience. Before we do that, however, how many of you could say, based off of what you learned, what you felt, what you experienced, there's something definitely here? If you had a profound experience, I'd love to hear from you. Raise your little yellow hand. And actually, what I want you to do is like wave at me. Like wave at me if you're like, no, Danny, you're not going to believe this. Oh my God. If you're like, no, 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 I have to share. You're not going to believe this. Like, please just get me. If that's you, okay, let's see. You had a profound experience. Okay, flawless ego, you're up. Come on, let's bring you up.
So I am at a point where I am dying to so many of my old selves. And these past couple of months have been so profound that today I was able to celebrate my old selves.
Beautiful.
That woman who fought, who fucking scratched, who no matter what the world was saying, she was crazy. I'm in a cult. Who were investigating you to make sure that I wasn't putting money to some kind of crazy cult, to who the fuck I am. I want to say
So what
thank
was the
you.
experience that you were able to celebrate her?
The experience was to tell her thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you to my ex for stepping up and being the man that he is. Because of him, I chose him. That's where I was, and where I am today. I can look back and say thank you with love. And
Love it.
I all I can tell is people, he's real. What he teaches is real. You saved my life. I want you and this family of Awaken to know that you guys have saved my life. I am who I am today because of the tools that you provide, and I use them. I fucking decided that I matter, and I love me, man. Life is beautiful, and Danny, with my soul. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you. We can. How are you, Dominic?
Oh my God, Danny, I've been to 4 Awakens with you. I'm in your inner circle, and I've never had a more profound breakthrough than right now, which is why I raised my hand.
What
It's
happened?
unbelievable. Even after the first round of it, my wife and I, Stacy, have been having some breakthroughs, and we realized some of the big rocks that we have is we don't trust each other.
Yeah.
And we realized, even though consciously we don't realize we didn't trust ourselves, we said probably somewhere back there, that's an issue. And that's the realization I had. I saw all along that I was blaming everybody else for my lack of trust, for people breaching my trust, for me not trusting myself. I start to realize all the times I made bad decisions in my life, it was proof that I couldn't be trusted. So I
Mm,
literally realized I couldn't trust myself. And then I came to the realization that it's always been in me. I saw the light. I saw like a flying fucking white Pegasus of hope that I could trust myself. And by me being able to trust myself, I can trust Stacy and I can trust others again. It was just all happened in this breath work. It's unfucking believable. I just had to share it with you, Danny. It's
no, thank you.
unbelievable. I
Thank you.
trust myself from my deepest core now. And I
That's
think
it.
it's going to change everything in our relationship. So
That's it, Dominic.
thank
That's
you,
right.
brother.
Look, all of you pay attention. This is a
Thank
big,
you.
let's talk about trust. Trust is really, it's only internal.
It's only
So
yeah,
that it's always been in here, brother. So
yeah,
when you trust yourself that much and you put your trust in someone and they let you down, listen to the words, and they let you down, what's
yeah,
actually happening? What's actually happening is that they showed you where they are at that point in their life, and there was a lesson in it for you. So they served the purpose that they needed to serve. So you thank them
Yeah.
and you move on, and that's it.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. That was
How's that
incredible.
feel, brother? How's that feel?
It feels incredible. I can't even, I just looked at Stacy. I said, our lives just changed forever. I mean, this is at my core. I'm just telling you, it just rocked my entire core. I fucking trust me. And now I trust her. And if she breaches that trust, it still doesn't fuck up my trust of me. That's on
No,
them. That's
that's
on
right.
them. It's not me. It's unreal. It's
I love you
unfucking.
guys. I'm so happy. I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
I love you,
That's a
brother.
big
Thank
one.
you.
That's a big one because some of you, listen, that's part of the money thing. You have such a hard time. Rima, I could see that's a big one for you. I could see that release. Yes, yes, that's right. Some of you, that's the thing with money. It's like if you don't trust yourself, that's the issue, right? When you trust yourself, you can go into anything. You can try anything. You can experience anything. You know you have you. You're the one that has to have you. Yeah? Beautiful. Who else? Who's got a powerful one? Like that. Like one like that. Like a life shifting, like I'll never be the same. All right, let's go with Linda Cruz. Cruz was my mom's name.
Oh, her first name was Cruz, or her
Her
last name was
first name was Cruz. No, her first name was Cruz. Yeah.
Cruz? Yeah, it was insane. But I think I've been doing a lot of work to I'm gonna cry to what happened today. But I will say I was a little skeptical at first when I was first joined your. This is my first time doing one of your things since I was a little skeptical, and then we started the breath work.
Yeah.
Um, so every time I meditate, I energetically I go to this like new earth, and I can feel it. Like I can feel when I'm energetically there.
Yeah.
And then today, like my heart opened, and all the light, all the love that I've been giving everybody my whole life, all of it, just I saw the light come inside of me, and it filled my whole body. I felt the love just, and I felt like I felt connected with source,
Yes.
and I felt the I am.
That's right.
I felt it. And
What did it feel like?
lightness.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like lightness.
Yeah.
Um, and then I released. I think one of my biggest challenges in life is give me love, give me love, give me love, And I released all of that. Gave it back, and I was like, I don't need that. I don't need you to love me because I am love. And it felt so amazing. So thank you. Yeah, I was super
No,
skeptical, and then I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. So thank you.
I mean, I don't want to put it out there, but if this happened in 2 hours,
I know.
what could happen in 3 days?
I know.
Come, I promise you. Okay.
Okay, thank
Do
you.
it for you. Make this an act of love for you. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
So for myself is a biggest theme is I'm never safe. I'm always unsafe. Relationships are unsafe. Love is unsafe. Marriage is unsafe. My life is unsafe. And I just had this moment where I was like, stop fucking telling yourself you're not safe. You are safe. You were always safe. You were never not safe. And it just, like, my heart cracked open, my brain cracked open, and it was like hugging myself, screaming out loud, I am safe. Everything's okay. I take a breath. I feel like I never breathe. I never take a breath. I'm always like, what's going to happen? What's going to be said? Did I say something wrong? Did I, what did they do? Are you sure that they're telling you the truth? Like there's always just this question of safety.
Mm,
And I just, for the first time, felt so safe. in my body, safe in this room, safe in my life. Like I can make choices from safety now. And I'm not afraid. Like it blew my fucking mind because I live from fear constantly.
No more.
No more.
No more.
Absolutely no more.
You are the safety you've been looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna change my life. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. I'll see you again. I'll see you
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
guys
definitely.
you guys are starting to see what's available to you.
Yeah.
And by the way, I want to share something to all of you. Some of you may not have had experiences like these. This is why people keep coming back. My goal is to bring in a new earth. And the only way we do that is for all of you to come online in the fullness of your truest, most authentic self. That doesn't happen in one soul Sundays. Who understand this? Everything whoever even had a mind-blowing experience right now, wait till 4 years from now. Wait till you're an onion, guys, and every experience is just one peel and one more peel and one more layer and one more layer and one more layer. Yeah? This is the work.
What the message I have for you, Danny, for all of this, brother, is love is love. Love is fucking love, man. So, you know, in this journey, I talked to a younger version of my mom and dad when they were in the 20s. And 3 days ago, that correlates to this, was the first time I truly felt like I forgave him. So I didn't see him in that meditation, right? 3 days later, we're here. I see him and I see my mom and their younger versions. And I see his history. I see his story. I see my fucking granddad, who I've never fucking met. I
Mhm.
see him, and in that understand like how he was treated, like how he was fucking beat down and just didn't show it didn't he wasn't shown any type of love in his entire life.
Mhm.
And how he used to fucking get like whipped with chains and belts and all types of shit from my granddad. And he'd run in the woods to just hide himself to be safe. And it came to me, that's why I fucking feel so safe in nature, man. I didn't even fucking understand. And I finally heard his voice as a person in my heart. I heard him tell me that I was smart, that he loved me, that I could fucking do anything, that this community is the fucking cheat code. Man, lastly, my entire life, man, I just turned 42. I never feel like I truly felt the presence of God, man. Today, I felt this warmth. I felt just how fucking large he is. He is. They are. And how much life I have to live that's in front of me if I fucking lay down this resistance, if I lay down this fear,
That's
if I
right.
lay down this nervous fucking energy,
That's right.
everything that's available to me. And I
That's right.
saw that there's not a person in the world, bro, that can tell me right now that one, God ain't real, and he didn't fucking just show up to show me who they were
That's right.
and the power I fucking have within me, bro.
That's right, brother.
That's
Amen,
all
brother.
I got, man.
Amen. Amen. Thank you for the share.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's been an honor to be with you guys. I want to see you again. And I love you guys. Thank you. And I'm going to say why I want to say thank you. Thank you because today's post is the truth. And it's a truth that some of you all felt today. You felt universal love. You felt connected to oneness. And, I know what I'm here for. I know what my purpose is the awakening, helping you to process your awakening. And in order for that to happen, you've got to be willing to speak the truth. And so I thank you because hearing all of your shares reminds me, we're on the right path. We're really on the right path.